Hello, Marion there. We're starting soon. Don't know why my music stopped. Trying to fix it. Be on soon, very soon, starting soon. Hello. Okay. I'm just checking a few things here. We should be good. Okay. How are we doing? Making more Chomp and Cheeky today. We've got all these issues to fix. Most of these are actually, well, there's a lot of them in the next section we're doing. There's a lot of work we've got to do for Switch and his area with the Lonely Desert. So we're going to be focusing on Switch and fixing him up, making sure he's working properly. There's a number of areas that he needs fixing in. And we're going to work on getting all that fixed. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so we're good to go. We're just going to have a look at where we're up to here. So I've got restore switch under the current model. So we've fixed switch spawning behavior, so the switch now actually spawns properly. I just need to make sure that he's able to go through his spawner now. So I'm actually going to open up the... For a lot of this switch stuff, I'm going to be opening up the sandbox. And for this particular thing we're doing, we're going to... pop him in a space where he's going to need to go through his spawner to get to the other side. So what we're going to do is, I might move it over here. Yeah, we'll move it over here. I'm going to grab these blocks here. I'm going to bring them down. Move that one away. We don't need that right now. That can move. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so... Right. Now, he should... there's a couple of things we'll test here. We'll test to make sure he only spawns out a direction that is not an obstacle, so he's only going to spawn either 2 or 3. 1 or 3, sorry. Directions. And he should be going through as well his spawner. Now, I'm just going to check the events for how he sees the spawner. Actually, here we go. Line of sight, not line of sight. Oh, well, it will affect line of sight. Absolutely, it will affect line of sight, but I'm not sure if it will actually. To be honest, we might let that go, but he'll still be able to move through his spawner. That's the point. All right, so it is about detecting collisions. More hammer slamming. I'm just going to collapse this. More collapse. Yep, so he's detecting collisions here is not dash. Alright. Could move false? Okay. Target direction. 1, 2, or 3. See, it's only the spawner. I just have to make sure I can put it in the right place there. That's only hunting. Don't worry about that. We'll collapse that. No, that's all normal stuff. That positions the detector. Is overlapping. This one is not used, that's fine. Else if it's clearly false. And as long as he's false, he's not lolly hunting, he's not Chomp chasing. Okay, this is where we can put it. Just thinking how we can structure this. Is overlapping move obstacles, but that's for everyone else. Yeah, switched obstacles are going to be different, aren't they? We might need to do another whole tree. If you're not dash, and if you're not switch. B is we'll go F clam types. This is going to be a little messy in comparison to dash, but anyway. VAR, comparisons variable. Okay, so this will be switch. Copy that actually. I'm gonna just do an else. Oh, actually, yeah. So if you're not switch, why is dash there twice? Don't need dash there twice. I actually feel like fixing this now. For dash, I'll do that later because I'm gonna have to test that. I'll do that after we do this one. But this needs to be copied. So I might do it here like this, since we're specifically meaning switch here. Yep. Now switch, same sort of thing as normal clam characters, but instead of remove obstacles, it's going to be switch move obstacles. Yes, switch move obstacles. Okay, so switch move obstacles. Be the same as that. Not overlapping. Not overlapping. It should be the same result, except it doesn't. It means that the switch obstacles are not going to be. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I think that's all we need to do here for this one. I just need to test a few things here, and we'll fix dash up as well while we're at it. All we did really is just change the family of obstacles that Switch needs to focus on to a special particular type of obstacle list that he has, which is okay, I may have put the spawner in the wrong place. Yeah, I have. Hang on. I put all this in the wrong place, actually. It's easier to fix here, though. There we go. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so he should be able to go through his spawner like that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's a bit of a problem. He's not actually running at the right speed. Now, I'm not actually, for this, I'm not actually going to be testing multiple clams. So we'll make sure Chomp doesn't spawn. There's obviously some issues relating to that. Okay, that's better. We might just need to do 4 eaches. So, can he go through? He can go through his, yeah, good. Yeah, okay. Now, the question is, can Cheeky go through it? I don't think Cheeky will be able to go through this. No, you can't. That's good. Except if he's got transparency, that's a different story. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Switch is the only one that can do this. I'm just gonna check it with the other clams now. I'm gonna move Chomp here. Oh, this is probably not gonna be necessary either at the moment, but I just want to have a look to make sure. We need to set the angle to 180 for this one. Oh, whoops, I forgot. 180. There we go. I'll get him to spawn like here or something. Because in most cases I'll just... In all cases I would say, you just move through it. Oh, whoops. I need to... Let's send you the bottom for a moment. Yeah, that's better. Now I can click on this thing. Debug layout. And nothing. Okay. Because I need to untick that. Okay. So Chomp shouldn't be able to go through this at all. No, he can't. That's good. Now I'll just check dash. For a second. Back to 90 or whatever. Dash. Have him a couple of spaces away, and then we'll run the debug layout. Okay. So it looks like to me that dash won't be able to. There's something else going on. That's probably because of Chomp at the moment. So I'll just make sure he doesn't have that as a problem. Yeah, okay, cool. So, just one other thing I need to make sure of too with Dash, while I've got him, is while we have made changes to how Switch operates here, I also want to do a similar thing to here, where like we're not, so this guy is not Dash. He's not Dash for this. Should behave the same. Yep, there we go. Okay, no worries. Alright, so I think that fixes the issue with Switch's obstacles detection. So I'm happy with that. I'm just going to observe him on level 31 for a moment. And see what happens. Level 31. So we've got his spawn done. We've got... He can do anything here. Yeah, that's right. The only thing I was a bit concerned about here is the way he eats the bread. Sometimes he actually goes right into the... He goes right into the tile before, and then moves away off that tile before it actually disappears. It should be disappearing as he's eating it. So what I'm gonna do for that, and it's odd because he's the only one that's there. He's the only clam that's actually there doing this. There's no difference between bread eating with clams. They're basically the same. And if we just pop him back onto this one for a moment, I might actually get him to spawn in the middle of it as well. Might need to I've got to do something about his spawn. can't. It shouldn't need to be physically something that's with the visual respawn. It should be just his square. So Eluder. Back to sandbox. Oh, whoops. Forgot I had to rune trigger that one. Unrune trigger this one. You see, that's after he moves. It's why is Switch doing that? With clam spawning, which bread do we destroy here? We destroy this one. We'll destroy that one, okay. Destroying the bread in front of the pipe, interesting. But we also destroy it when the clam comes out, don't we? That's the first step out. Move steps has this actually. Maybe somewhere. Move clam. That's moving clam. Knockback is not knockback. Maybe it's in bread. There's got to be something different about it. Is animation chewing? Animation 5. Sent to destroy. Is focusing on the bread. There's nothing wrong here. We have something a little different for sticky, but there's nothing here for switch. Is not dash. Well, switch should not be dash. Right, I'm pretty sure we have marked him as not dash. Interesting. Then what's destroying it? Focusing bread, move. Okay. Is it better to destroy? Very weird. This is every single shit in the project. It should behave the same. Maybe. LEV red. Now show me more. Alright. Don't know why that was not showing me that before. But we're all good. So that is destroyed. Oh, that's not an action. Okay. Can we do action? No. Ah, okay. There we go. That's what I did before. But let's knock back. Ugh. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna put a for each in here. For each F clan. Let's see what happens. No. Wow. Okay, so just observe. No. He's eating it after. That's a little better when he moves, but then like, it still feels like he's no. Alright. There's gotta be something different about how we were doing this before. Is it the animation? See, that's 5. Okay. If I removed the animation 5 condition, what happens then? Okay, it's a lot more. Okay. It was as early as 4 then. Well, it's better for. That's much better for. But the others don't do this. The others do not do this at all. If I have Chomp in here, it won't work. 10 o'clock. We'll go for an ad break. And I'll get to the bottom of this issue. BRB, ad break. Whoop, whoop.
Ads. Important announcement. We have ads coming up. We're going to have a short break so everyone gets a fair go. Please grab a drink, walk around, stretch your body and focus your eyes into the distance before returning to stream. Even if you are just lurking and watching, I love your support, thank you so much. Feel free to chat with me anytime. I like a good chat, as you can tell.
Okay, I'm back. Apologies for the delay. I had to make a few phone calls. Okay, now we'll exit this for now. Camera on, this off. Lovely. All right. Very good. So, Chomp. Alrighty, so we're fixing up Switch. We've got his spawn done. Oh, he's up here, sorry. He's up here. This is where he spawns. And I'm gonna check something here because I want to fix the visuals of his spawn. The way we've got every other spawn except for maybe Dash's spawn is that the spawn, the actual visuals part of the spawn is not what we use to program. It's we use something that's a tile, considered a tile, which is this, and it's a spawn point. And the spawn point is what we use to do everything with. So, set rune triggers, whatever it is, angle, whatever type of spawn that it happens in. We look up here for the properties, of course, and we like to keep this object the same size as a tile, which is in this game 32 by 32, and then we put in over the top of it something that's visual, like in Switch's case we have a Z order, move to top, there we are. We have something that goes over the top like this, but the actual spawn point's invisible. And the reason why I've done that is because not so much Switch's spawn, but the others, they have a lot of they're bigger than the actual like 32 by 32. They're slightly bigger, so they take up a little bit more room than the actual tile itself. So I like to use the point to spawn at the start of the level, layout, whatever, the actual visuals of their spawn. I don't think I'm doing this though for Switch's spawn, so I'm just going to check that. Actually, it will do it. Yeah, see, he'll just spawn like here somewhere. Oh no, hang on a minute, I didn't have him on, did I? I had Chomp on. I was testing something with bread eating. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a moment. So he spawned, his visual spawn, I'll put him back over here, but his actual spawn's here. So he'll spawn like in the middle of nowhere here. Oh wait, no, he won't spawn at all because I hadn't switched that off. Yep, there we go. Alright, we'll try again. Yeah, so he'll spawn in the middle of nowhere here, right here. There he goes. So, yeah, instead of spawning where his visual actually is. But also his, the visual spawning image that we have, the sprite for that, is not being created with the spawn. So I do want to actually fix that. We'll come back to fixing bread eating because that's a little bit more complex. There's something else going on with that, and it's going to take me a little bit to find out what that is. I'm not sure if I'm going to try and do something to work around it. It shouldn't be that complex because they're both from the same family, and we're using the family to program the behavior of Switch in terms of bread eating. But anyway, that's all right. So what do we got? Okay, so we got destroyed. That's spawning location. All right, that's all right. That's fine. Let's destroy. We'll destroy shrub. Spawn shrub. So we'll destroy that. And then I'm just gonna have a look at how this is set up for a moment for the others to remind myself what we're doing to the others. Pick all cave points we create object. Okay, it depends on the object, obviously. We don't have to do it for Dash's spawn because Dash's spawn is Dash's spawn. It's a hole in the ground. We don't need to worry about putting a visual over the top of that one. Okay, so we do have switches. We do have switches stuff here. It's not layout boss. Okay. Apparently we've got to make sure that it's not on the boss layer. We can create an object. And I'm going to do it that way, except I'm going to replace it with shrub here. And I also want to replace the sticky pipe point with the switch shrub point instead. Now we do have, there is a visual on that one. I'm pretty sure the middle is fine when it comes to the shrub. because it's not like the others. It's not, it doesn't have to be positioned in a particular point at a particular point. It just needs to be over the top of. Just trying to grab. Yeah, just want to make sure this is. We do have something in the middle here, and the answer is no, we don't. So we're going to create another origin point. Going to stick it in the middle. We're going to have it's number 5. So 16 by 16. Actually, I'm not sure why I've got 4 points here at the moment. That's a bit interesting. Does this one have something similar? Oh yeah, I probably just copied it from Chomp spawn, actually. Yeah. Miscellaneous settings. Oh, hang on, we don't need to worry about that. Down. Alright. So we're gonna also fill this out. Switch. Yep. Current direction 2. This doesn't have a current direction, so it's fine. And then visual pipe. Okay, so is that the same for? Oh no, I just pressed 5 for that one. Okay, so this will be 5. Yeah. Okay. Now, is there anything I need to make sure of though? Okay, so I do have some a Z order reassurance here. Okay, so I'll do bread is overlapping the shrub. Then we move to bottom layer, and we also move the runes to the bottom of the layer as well. So that all happens at the start of the layer before we see anything. Alright. I also need to make sure that we destroy the bread in front of where Switch is going to spawn. Now that is interesting because I might need to do a special event because Switch spawns unlike the others in that, I mean, unless it's actually Dash, but then Dash doesn't eat the bread, so the bread doesn't get destroyed with him, so he's a different story. With Switch, he will need to destroy the bread in front of him while he's spawning. So we need to check on that. I thought I had a similar to Chomp actually with this one. I actually thought that I had something that does this, but I apparently don't. So I'm just gonna have to stick to something here that's going to mean I might do it after clam spawn. Yep. On created. And what we'll do, because see when Switch is exiting the spawn, okay? If he's exiting the spawn and he's touching a block, then we can destroy it just for a moment. Exiting spawn has already spawned. Not there. Do we have another one? Exiting spawn. Here we go. So we don't have. We're going to call this something else. We're going to call this LEV bread. Yeah. So if you're overlapping the bread, we destroy the bread. So we mark we mark the bread as destroyed. Yeah, we not rune destroyed. We just want to mark it as destroyed. There we go. We don't need to set direction there. That's fine. We don't need to set current direction. That's also fine. The only difference with switch is that the bread needs to, the bread block needs to be destroyed. During spawn. If he is spawning over the top of the bread, of a bread block, yeah. We do this because we do not know which direction he is going to go into. Yeah, there's no fixed direction with switches spawn. So he spawns very similarly to Dash in that respect, but he eats the bread. So we mark the bread as destroyed in this case. So that should resolve this problem up here. I can delete that now because I know that's the shrub, and when we load into the game, we'll see the shrub, and yeah, we have to fix a few things, but alas, yeah, we definitely have to fix a few things there. Not working as intended. So I'm gonna go back up to where he spawns. That's interesting. If bread is overlapping switch shrub, move the bread to the bottom of the layer. Move the rune to the bottom of the layer. This works for Chomp's cave in a similar fashion. Why is it not working for Dash's shrub? It's not. It's not working for Dash's shrub. Why not? Oh. Whoops. Hang on a minute. I need to make it as a sub-event. That's the problem. I think. Yeah, a sub-event to when we create it. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I didn't have it a sub-event as to when we create it. We create it first, then we change the Z object. That should be happening here. Hang on. No, it's not happening. That's weird. Close it. Open it. Yeah, no, it's not working. Why is that not working? Did I put it in the wrong layer? Oh, it's on layer wall. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it needs to be layer game. Yeah, layer game. Yeah, wall's gonna be underneath everything. There we go, that's better. Okay, we just need to fix the bread eating thing. Let's have a close look at that again. Just want to make sure, is it just the bread that he's going at? Okay, yeah, he's just, yeah. He might not be under the same state as we thought he might be. So he comes out of his spawn. Oh, I'm just going to stop him here for a sec. He's in the middle of what state? Exited spawn? Does he have collisions switched on? Layout. Collisions are enabled. Okay. He's in exited spawn. Scroll down here to where he's spawning. This is... oh, exiting spawn. Whoops. Okay. I need to put this somewhere else. Exiting spawn. Here we go. So if switch is overlapping bread at this point, we can set it to destroyed. So that should destroy the bread that he's going to enter. And do we get that? No, we don't. It's kind of weird. Try it again. Ah. You know what? I wonder about that. What's his collision detection like? It should be the collision polygon. It should be the same as the others. Yeah, it is. Same as Chomp. Chomp's kind of roundish, but still. If I copy this, and I paste it here, that's better. We want to apply to all animations. We do have the same for the others, right? Char dash, char. Yeah, looks like we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, it does change a bit with any cheeky. Interesting. Can we just paste it and then apply to all animations? That'd be great. Awesome. So yeah, he's got that collision polygon there. I don't see that being the problem though, because he still collides with it. So why is overlapping not working properly? What's the bread collision like? Yeah, exactly as expected. It's the same on every other one. Yes, interesting. Trying to think, how can we get around that? Alright. Has already spawned. What if we moved him to... Oh, it's still not right, actually. Okay, hang on. I've got to fix this. This is not right. We've got 2, it's exited spawn. It's already spawned. If it's exiting spawn, there needs to be a sub-event to this. That's it. 1 status check. It's already spawned, set to exiting spawn. An exited spawn is going to be different here. Yeah, okay. Actually, let me check that again. I think exited is after the fact, right? Not during the fact, yeah. No, he's during the fact. Alright, let me just see when it changes. Still spawning. Rotate to target direction. Exiting spawn. Exited spawn. He hasn't done that yet. Why is he changing to exited spawn? Oh, I know. Exited spawn. Yeah, he's not touching a bread by the time he gets to this point. Step to 0. Well, he's already overlapping a block there. I don't see the problem. Why is it not working though? For some reason, it just won't work on Switch. I don't know why. He's overlapping the bread. He's in exited spawn. Yeah. Why is he being picked up like the other? He's not being picked up like the other clams. That's really weird. Has he been marked as has already exited spawn though? It doesn't matter, it should not be there. It should be destroyed. It's still not... I don't know what's stopping him, why he's not... let me just try something for a second. So this is in... Let's move this for a second to here. No, does he destroy it? He does now. Weird. He destroys it much more efficiently too. Alright, why don't I do this? Switch. Right, so if you've exited spawn, are you gonna destroy the bread? No. Why? Why not? Why aren't you destroying the bread block? You're exited spawn. You are. Why is it still there? I don't know why that's working that way. That's really strange. What if I did this? What if I removed switch from the family? Like this. Run the game once. And then... So he's not gonna behave properly, that's fine. But then I'll add him back. Oh. Behavior, is that what's really causing the problem? Okay, so the object cannot be added to the family because Cheeky has an instance variable behavior or effect named S status, and the family F has also is something using this name. Rename one of the items involved and try again. Okay, so let me just check something for a second. So he should not be, if I go to his actual sprite, okay? I've got to go to his actual sprite. I knew something was wrong with him. I think I must have been conflicting with the strings. I think. That's why I think we had an issue. But anyway, let's have a look. I need to check here. So not char cheeky. It's char sticky. It's char sticky. So switch. Sorry, did I try to add? I think I tried to add the wrong one. Not cheeky, yeah. I think I was trying to add cheeky. Whoops. Hang on. Switch. We want char switch. Yes. There we go. Now, let's see. Do you do your thing is the question. Nope, it's the same. Why is it the same? Yeah, I don't know why it's the same. Why? Why is it the same? Let's try this. Let's try for each F claim. I know I tried this in a different scenario, but I just want to see. Can we do it now? What's crossed out there? Nothing. Okay, that's crossed out. No, he doesn't get rid of it. Weird. Really weird. I don't know why that's not working. Huh. The bread should be destroyed. I don't know why that's... It's like beyond 3 or something. Family behaviors. Let's not destroy outside layout for a sec. Oh, actually, is this a global layout? No. Interesting. I'll have to think about that. I don't know any other way to... Okay, let me try something. If you're clam type... Oh, you're clam type! Oh my god, I've done it again. I haven't done this again, have I? Oh my god, I've done it again. How is this possible, man? I've had this like this for ages, too. This needs to be S status, not clam type. So, this needs to be S status string. I wasn't reading the string properly. Okay. Now we're good. Now we can go like this. Now you will work. It'll work now, yes. Okay, alrighty. I had the wrong variable type selected. So there is no clam type of exited spawn. That's a state. That's a status. So switch is overlapping the bread. We can destroy it in this instance, and let's have a look if he does destroy it. No, he's doing something weird, and I don't get it. Something wrong with his line of sight there. Let's try again. No. What's going on, man? Current animation state. What? Oh, I haven't got him in the family. What's going on there? Char switch, yeah. Let's try again. Now, surely. Yes! Okay, now... For clam bread eating. I did it for each on frame 4. So he should be eating bread more efficiently. Let's make him invisible for a second. It's too early. It's not so bad. I'd just rather he... Yeah. It doesn't. It's not so bad, but I'd just rather frame 5. It should be the same on every single one. Yeah, that's better. He's not stopping on top of the bread block anymore. Okay. Okay. We can go invisible. He hasn't got anything fixed there. Okay. Let's try again. Alright. Looking good. So we fixed a couple of things there. Fixed spawn to automatically place visual on top of yeah, on top of spawn point. Or switch. Fix switches. Fix switch to delete. Oh, hang on. I'll just say switch one. Blocking is moving into. When exiting spawn. Switch will now eat bread correctly. Without sitting on top of a block or missing any blocks. Okay. Running an ad break.
Ads.
We'll be back.
Important announcement. We have ads coming up. We're going to have a short break so everyone gets a fair go. Please grab a drink, walk around, stretch your body and focus your eyes into the distance before returning to stream.
I'm back.
Lucays are for stream avatars. You get paid Lucays every 2 minutes. Use them for games and redeem them in the shop under the stream. Zagoth collected a star and earned 10 Lucays.
Let's see. Israel. Sorry, you got to be on Twitch for this game. I will run it again. It doesn't work in YouTube chat. Nah, sorry, you're not. It's because I didn't tell you. I should have put something on the screen that told people about that. Sorry. Yeah. But if you come onto Twitch, I'll reset it so you can have a game if you like. Yeah. You're not that good at it? I don't know. I think I used to suck at this game. I still think I do suck, but I must say I am better since when I am here doing it. That is. I feel more confident with getting the big word than I used to. Let's have a look. Oh, forget.
Forget.
What else can we do in here? I've got to wait for the lock, though, for this. Tour?
Tour.
Gore? It's free, yeah.
Gore.
Oh, no, you mean free? No, there's no E. There's got to be like... So, if for free, there needs to be F-R-E-E on the screen.
Gore.
So we can't do free. Oh, hang on.
Rory.
Nah.
Rory.
Oh, there's no second R. Yep, see, I'm doing it. I'm still doing it.
Togue. Fogger. Fort.
There we are. Yep.
Four.
I need to remove the chat box from the screen. People can't see it. Yeah. It's really hard to get all of them on your own because you can only get one word per padlock. Basically. Yeah. Anyway, we'll do that one. We'll go off now. And we've done a few fixes here, which is really nice. So we fixed the spawn to automatically place visual on top of spawn point for switch. Switch will now destroy the block he is moving into when exiting spawn. Switch will now eat bread correctly without sitting on top of a block or missing any blocks. Okay. So this is fine. How about seeing and eating cheeky? I'm pretty sure seeing's fine. Let's have a closer look at that though. Let's save it first. Otherwise I'm going to lose everything. Everything. Gonna stay on live, but we're gonna read the comments on my game real quick. Oh no, it's fine. Cool. If you want to share your game, feel free to, man. I'm happy to provide some check it out and provide some feedback if you want to. What one are we up to? Oh, we must be up to 2. Okay. It's called Bonetail on gamedev. Okay. Ah, and this is your game. Oh, this looks interesting. That reminds me of something. I think Undertale. That flower for some reason. Bone Tail 1.6. Ah. So is it inspired by Undertale? Undertale's a really good game. I haven't played it before, but I've seen people play it. You play as Agor, Flowey, and the others. Oh, okay. Fan-made game. Oh, cool. You have to download it, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, it's very Undertale like this. Hang on, I'll just... Why does this freeze? Sorry, give me a sec. You don't have this in a HTML5 format? This game was made in 2017, 2 years ago from 2015. I'm not sure if I have it. Let me see, okay. You can upload HTML5. I've done it with After Realms actually. I'm just going to go through these pictures here. This is really cool. SpongeBob. Oh my god.
Are you sure about that?
It's a plane!
Bone Tail 1 and 6.
Seven-minute Torella. Wow. So what's different about this? I don't understand the differences. You don't skip? That's Agor and the new camera follow. Menu fixes. Oh, okay.
That seems a little low.
And as well as all these memes. Nah. Ah, gamepad. Okay. It didn't have gamepad in the original one? The graphics? Oh, yeah. I think it was a lot of black and white before, wasn't it, with Undertale? In particular. It does seem a lot more colourful, this. And notice the fighting is quite different. That's cool. I don't think you could do that in the original. Almost from scratch. Wow, it's a lot of work, man. This is enormous. Pineapple under the sea. What the heck? You can set up a battleground for anywhere.
Two 2,000 years later.
Yeah, wow, that's full on, man. Holy moly. Still pretty small though, 136 megs. Nice. Alrighty, let's see if we can get Chomp and Cheeky's line of sight done. And for anyone that doesn't know what I'm doing, I'm actually use Game Maker. Same thing as on top. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Nice. You're welcome. Definitely if you upload it as HTML, I'll check out the game on stream if you like. I'm gonna get some line of sight issues done here before I finish today. So I'm actually going through all of these levels here. So every section of the game has like 10 levels, as you can see. Pretty much. So I've done the first 3 sections. Pretty much had to make sure all the levels are going to be working properly, all the characters are going to be working properly, that sort of stuff. And then we're up to Lonely Desert, we're up to the first level, and the reason why I haven't done any of the others yet is because I have to fix Switch. Switch is a camouflaging shapeshifter, and since we've implemented a new way of actually a new like infrastructure for enemies basically to move around and do all these basic things, I haven't actually visited Switch until now. So yeah, there's a few problems with him. He can't eat you unless you actually walk into him. So his line of sight is actually working. So there's no issues with line of sight. He can see you. He even tries to attack you. And it's just that his tongue doesn't do its thing. So we're gonna check that out. We got an alpha version having characters and same stuff on KBH games. When you die, it does have ads, but the free version that has all the stuff kind of is looks at. Do you like the game we made? Oh yeah, nice. But I would just be careful with using their assets unless there's a license or you have permission to do so, because otherwise they will probably chase you down and probably get you on that one. This one here is a puzzle adventure game that you can... It's very similar, as you could probably tell, it's very similar to Pac-Man, except I've put a twist on it, and obviously all my own assets. So... we've got a lot to fix here. You haven't had a problem with it? Yeah, everything's free. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. You did remove some stuff from the real game? Yeah. As for Chrome users, their PC won't be able to handle it, so I gave them a decent version. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think there's no issue with line of sight here. But... yeah, I think there's there might be some issues with leaving his... okay, that's alright.
Join the Wolf Den Discord. https://discord.gg/ncsvqvqc.
Yes, you can. Just give me a second. I need to... I was meant to only have that temporarily on, sorry. Does he... so yeah, he kind of leaves his tongue there. Oh, that's weird. That's really strange. No, you can't do that. Okay. Yeah, alright. So we've got some eating problems, obviously. And he just leaves his tongue on the ground. Yeah, alright, okay. So power-ups are a bit of a problem. I might just, for the sandbox of this one, I'm just going to move these guys up around here. We don't need 2 of these. Okay. So I'm chasing Cheeky. This will be for let's have a look. I don't think we've got anything for, yeah, we've got something for, okay, so we do have something for Sticky. What if we just copied this for a sec? Yeah, we pasted it. Yeah, and we're gonna change everyone under this one to switch. So let's select Sticky. Yep, change to switch. Okay. Just for the moment, I'm just going to disable this last one here because that's got old. It's an old setup. Old tongue setup and everything, so that's why we were having problems. So I'm gonna basically make him the same as I'm making him the same as Sticky for a moment. What's going on? Is he not spawning? Why is he not spawning? It gave me a place to save it. So it was possible to download it. But yeah, my typical policy for playing games is to have it in a HTML5 browser format, that's all. Yeah, I don't do exe files. Why is he not spawning now? That's a bit weird. Alright, let me just... I'll just re-enable this. This can't be that bad, right? Something interfering with the spawn? No? Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, now let me just have a look. So if he's chased can see Cheeky. This is if he can see Cheeky. So if he can't see Cheeky, else but it's kind of the same with Sticky. So what is going on here? You had to make it into a file because, you know, GameMaker, and that the same way Undertale went. Get a file and you play Undertale. Oh, okay, fair enough. You don't have a Steam version yet? Early access Steam version or something? I've got Steam version yet. I can I'll say hold up, let me check. Okay. I just don't know why he needs to do this. What is different about these two blocks? There's nothing different. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we're talking about Sticky's tongue here. Let's replace that with Switch's tongue. There we go. Sticky. There's a few things here that still say sticky. Switch. Yep. Same type is switch. Sticky tongue. Okay. I fixed up his tongue here. Let me just test that and see if that works. Do you work? Yes, you're working. Good. Wait for him to come down. Okay. We're not pulling though. Hang on. We're not pulling. Why are we not pulling? Animation lick. We do have a lick animation for Switch, don't we not? We do. That's the only way to get the basic stuff on my game, like I have all the updates. I gave all my game, to be honest. So, KBH. You could... You get a 1 second ad. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No worries. That's fine. This is no different to Sticky. Why can't we just make it work? Okay. No worries. Chomp facing silhouette. Okay, so you just have to have a pull. Everything else seems normal though. Mostly normal anyway. Yeah, okay. There's a few things we need to make the same. It's going to take a pretty long time for me to do this. So, and I don't have the time today to do that. But what do we have? what can we do? Let me just check level 31. Okay. We'll check 31. So level 31 is Lonely Desert. He should be able to eat bread and at least react to Cheeky up to the point where you can't eat him, obviously. Be right back, no worries, man. Thanks for hanging out, really appreciate it, by the way. Oh, I've got to fix a rune on this level. The rune's misplaced. Yeah, I need to fix it. Level 31. Yeah, what's a rune doing like that? No good, man, no good. Try again. Oh, there's a magic wall in this as well. Magic walls prevent Cheeky from going through them with transparency. By the way, you can't go through them. So yeah. Okay, well, he's behaving a lot better with the bread eating. Hmm. $31 on here, is it? Not an extra. Yeah, okay. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, there's a few things we need to change about this level. That's a power rune. Yeah. I think the hammer also gets hidden in this level. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, can't go through that wall. I might need to make that a power-up generator, actually. where is the, how am I gonna be? Yeah, right, okay. Power up generators needed. I think that's all this level needs. Power up generator. And fixing the position of certain runes. Hang on, where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, where are the rest? I think we'll have a good look at that. Rest of the runes will be the family. Okay. No, I think we're good. Cool. Alright, no worries. I will come back to this tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Thursday. Looking at my schedule, by the way. The schedule is this week. Yeah. So, yeah. That will need to. We'll come back Thursday to have a bit more of a go at Sticky's ability to actually eat Cheeky with his tongue. And we'll fix up this level here with adding a power-up generator there. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. We can only do... I'm gonna need to put a power-up generator. Well, not necessarily in there, because there's actually a hammer. I will put one in there, only because it's still possible to get to here without activating the rune. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Alrighty, so we're gonna look for a raid. Oh. Indie games. Claren T. Haven't met Claren yet, so this will be interesting. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna raid Claren T on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, Israel, on YouTube. Appreciate it. And, yeah. I'll be on Thursday, guys. See you then. Bye.